Super Tuesday is tomorrow, and we have you covered with what you need to know. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on your local election headquarters. I'm Ken Watlington.
And I'm Angie Casada. Now, we're on your side tonight before you head to the polls to vote in the primary election here in North Carolina.
Now, on your sides, Erin Jenkins spent the day learning about some of the things you can expect. She joins us tonight in studio. So, Erin, what are some of the changes this year?
Well, one of the big ones is that you're actually going to have to show a voter ID to cast your ballot this year. It's actually North Carolina law for poll workers to check your ID. It can be your driver's license, a passport, a military ID, or also an acceptable photo ID from your work or school. There's also some other things to keep in mind before you go to the polls.
It could be folks are just waiting until tomorrow to go Super Tuesday.
If that's you, you'll need to make sure you go to your assigned polling place based on your home address. Once you get there, you'll be given a ballot based on your party affiliation.
We encourage voters not only tomorrow having to go to your assigned polling place, but also check and make sure what's online as far as your party affiliation, because that's how you're going to have to vote. If you're unaffiliated, you get to select which party's primary you participate in. And for the Green and No Labels party, they don't have a primary.
If you can't make it to the polls and picked up an absentee ballot, there's also a new deadline to get that in.
Absentee ballots are going to need to be returned to our office by 7:30 election night.
Another thing to note for some voters in our area, the U.S. congressional districts have changed.
All of Pitt County is now in Congressional District 3, where they have a contest in a primary contest for Congressional District 1. Well, Pitt County's been taken out of the 1st district and we're totally in the 3rd.
There are several other races everyone will see on the ballot. The presidential race and also the North Carolina governor's race. There are also local elections depending on where you live for county commissioners or school board, and also several other state level positions.
Whether it's governor, attorney general, your state legislator, a member of Congress, that these are races where you have a voice, right? Exercise that voice. It is not all just about what happens in Washington, D.C. and Joe Biden versus Donald Trump. And you better believe that who the governor of, and I think most people do believe, who the governor of this state is matters. And, you know, and here's a voter's chance to play a role in that process.
Now you can actually see exactly what your ballot will look like by visiting your Board of Election page. Polls are open starting at 6:30 tomorrow morning and will close at 7:30 tomorrow night. As long as you're in line by 7:30, you will be allowed to vote. In the studio, Erin Jenkins, 9 on your side.
Some good information, Erin. Thank you.